We're here today with all of you to talk about a really exciting new venture. What is the Greater White Bear Lake Community Foundation?
You know, it's a foundation. It really gets everyone to keep our assets here in White Bear Lake. In the past, they go elsewhere. They can go to St. Croix Valley, or you can go to St. Paul Foundation, whatever, but let's keep it in White Bear. We all grew up here. We have a passion for our communities, and it's just a vehicle that really can help us keep our community going great for a long time.
Okay, and it is a fledgling organization. You're just kind of getting underway, but you want folks to really get to know what it's all about. So Carol, what else would you add? Why was it important to start this foundation?
This is a great way to unify all of those communities that share the shores of White Bear Lake, and to be able to preserve our heritage for years to come and what we've come to enjoy about this area.
And the logo is the lakes, and that's very key because the lake connects all of these communities that are involved in the foundation. Can you tell us a little bit more about those communities?
It's Birchwood, Delwood, Matamidi, White Bear Township, White Bear Lake. As Carol said, we all share the shores. So we think it's the lake community, and that's why the lake is central to the logo. That's our community.
So for folks to get a better understanding, what does a foundation like this enable us to do in real terms? Can you cite some examples of how you see this foundation working?
You know, I'll give an example. I had another hotel in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Central Minnesota started a foundation up there. I bought that hotel in 1985. Now that foundation's worth $100 million. Last year they gave out $6 million in grants, all in their area. And that's what we can do here in White Bear Lake as well, the Greater White Bear Lake area.
And what we're hoping to do is to tap into people's passion, as Bill said, for the lake and for this community, offer them that range of options of ways that they can contribute some of their resources for today and for tomorrow. I think it's important to know a community foundation is really set up not just for today, but for tomorrow. It's for generations to come after us. We have a great community now. Our purpose is to help sustain that community. The nonprofit organizations that are in it, the amenities that we all enjoy all the time.
Okay. And Carol, with your background with the legislature and other organizations you've been involved in, why do you see this as a very vital link in our communities?
Well, I'll tell you, when I was first approached about this, probably 12, 15 years ago, I was somewhat reluctant to get involved because I always felt it was a threat to those great community foundations and nonprofits that we have in our area. And then I realized that we are here, we can enhance that. We can make it a better thing. We can connect people, and we can use those resources together. And so it is not a threat to any other organization in town. In fact, I think we're going to complement them very well. So we can kind of help even be an umbrella that they can be under.
So that's one of the hurdles, though, to get over, is to assure people, these organizations that have already had a strong, structure here in our communities, that working together we can make this even stronger. What would you like to tell those organizations?
I'd like to say that community foundations, they're all over the state of Minnesota. We have some in our neighboring communities. We're a little bit late in getting started, which makes us excited. We have a lot to catch up with. But traditionally, the community foundations have a number of roles. They offer vehicles for people to leave a legacy for their community, to make a difference in the future and now. They also offer the opportunity to make grants and help the organizations that are in town. They have a role in bringing people together to look at community issues, convening people, talking about issues, and to listen and to try and understand what the unmet needs are for the community.
Okay, so what would you want to say to businesses, other organizations out there that may not have heard that this has even started yet because it is so new? What would your call to action be?
You know, whatever the individual's passion is, if it's sailing, support sailing. If it's healthcare, support healthcare. If it's the arts, you can choose where the focus is. And there's so many different areas that need help.
Right. And I know, Jackie, you have a long history of involvement with a number of organizations, and you all do. So I would say that says a lot about the foundation, that there's a lot of well-versed people involved. How big is the board currently?
The board is 17 individuals.
Okay.
And yes, they all bring a variety of experiences and expertise. It's just a dynamic group. They're all very excited about this. I think it's also important to note because one of our main things that we'll be doing is investing assets from people. And people want to be sure that they're coming to a place where they can trust that we'll be good stewards of those assets. So we have an investment committee. It has 2 of our board members on it, but it also has 4 people from the community who have long-time professional finance and investment management experience. So we feel that the assets are going to be very well managed.
Who's leading that?
Bob Schneeweiss is from Matamidi, and he's the chair of that.
Excellent, very good. So who can be involved in the organization? Who do you want to be involved?
Anybody and everybody. There's so many people that love this community, and they want to give their time, talent, or treasure, and we can use all of those things. We would take a donor for $100 or one for $100,000 or $1 million. I mean, it's for everybody, and everybody should feel it's for the communities that share the shores of White Bear Lake.
This is just an exciting opportunity. Our mission is to enrich philanthropy and inspire philanthropy and enrich the lives of people in our community. That's what we're working for.
Well, you guys have all individually, collectively been doing that for many, many years, and all of the outreach and events that you've been involved in, so this should be no different. So we'll look forward to this growing and becoming what you envision it to be in the years to come. Congratulations.